time that it was very difficult in 3 minutes to convey as many thoughts as you might have, but I would suggest that the township consider some construction controls if this is going to go forward. And my suggestion was a dusk to dawn limitation on construction. My experience in the Paulding project is because of the tight schedule for contracting, they work 24/7 with artificial lighting, trucking, and heavy equipment working 24 hours a day. It's been a very difficult issue in that community that's been brought out, so you may want to consider that in advance. Number two, as I said last time, I think it's early in the technology and early in the siting and early in knowing the consequences of having a wind turbine overlay, kind of an industrial overlay over the community. And so when you're making your decisions at the township level, I think you really should err on the conservative side. In 5 to 10 years, if this is really the panacea that's suggested, you would easily be able to adjust those if something's not built at this time, and certainly have them built then. There'll be a need then as well. But for now, until the consequences are really known and settled, I think that there should be erring on the side of being more conservative. And I think that's what the RIGA board did when they read all the materials and spent all the hours of study, which I know you guys have been doing as well. One benefit of paralleling the RIGA ordinance similar to RIGA is that the township would be aligned to the extent that RIGA spent $30,000 on council, and I know you guys have also been consulting with the township council. You would at least be aligned in terms of making a unified defense to these issues after researching and having kind of well-thought ordinance. So there's certainly a benefit there, a financial benefit to defending your position. And I think a more important reason is I see in this ordinance some provisions that may be completely and wholly unenforceable. If people choose to participate, so be it. But if you're relying upon this community board that's going to say, we're going to fix problems when people come to us, please get a legal opinion. Once you have criteria that are met with a zoning application and you permit that use, and it's a use within there, it is permanent. You don't have the power to appoint 5 people to say, we approved you, you met all our criteria, you have siting approval, we are permitting you for this project, you invest $100 million, because that's what these projects cost. I'm not exaggerating, those are in fact what the contracts are. And now we want you to stop this turbine or change that turbine, which has multi-million-dollar consequences once they put them in here. You have to put your criteria that people can live with up front. You cannot rely on these kind of boards, and you can please get your own legal opinion. They are, I believe, wholly unenforceable. It sounds nice. You don't have the ability to require someone to stop their multi-million-dollar investment once you've permitted it and it met your criteria.